What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, today we're going to be checking out some Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War gameplay. I actually dropped a nuclear in this match using the AK-47, I believe, on satellite, playing with JbowenDaMan, stereo rifles, me, myself, and I think one of their homeboys as well. For everybody who says, oh, all you do is reverse boost, that's all you do in this game, you don't play legit. Once again, if you guys want full proof, you can easily go over to my Twitch channel. Link to that is in the description there. I show you guys all my live gameplay. I play for hours every single day. I don't cover anything up. I show you guys the exact lobbies I'm searching for. You guys can see that I dish out sauce, and these are the type of lobbies I get 24/7 while playing Black Ops Cold War. But today we do have an interesting topic to discuss, and I actually had a complete commentary already made for today's video, but this information came out, and I couldn't help myself but to push the current commentary back and make this one for today, because this is absolutely insane news that has come out. Also, if you guys haven't followed me over on Twitter already, make sure you go ahead and do so. The link to that is down in the description. You can go ahead and stay up to date with me, my channel, everything that's going on in the community. It's a great way to contact all of us. But over on Twitter, there's a guy that goes by the name of Tom. He's a very reliable leaker for Treyarch video games and also for future games as well. But he went ahead and made a tweet saying Modern Warfare revenues surpassed 600 million in just 3 days after launch day. Superdata revealed that Black Ops Cold War generated 678 million in about 6 weeks, and that's with the Warzone integration. Ouch. Activision earning call will be very interesting on February 4th. You are right about that, Tom. Their earnings call is going to be extremely interesting. I'm very curious to see how they go about this and how Activision handles this situation, because I'm pretty positive the majority of people who are invested into Activision and everything else that's going on behind the scenes is not happy with these numbers at all right now. But it really makes me wonder why this game got so little money compared to Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Part of me wants to think that we were the main cause of this massive decrease in income for Activision when it comes to the Call of Duty franchise, because as you guys know, a lot of people revolted against the Battle Pass, and buying the Battle Pass is a massive source of income when it comes to these Call of Duty video games. That's why Modern Warfare made so much revenue, because they switched up the whole Battle Pass system, so no longer do you pay like $100 and you get the Season Pass with all the maps and stuff like that. No, the maps are free, the weapons are free, they completely changed the microtransaction system model to make it a little bit more consumer friendly, even though I just made a video about that if you want to check it out. It was in my previous video yesterday about how technically we aren't really getting that much free content. They're just holding it all back and not giving it to us and waiting, like a full year until we can get like all the complete content that a typical Call of Duty game would have already had on day one. But the new Battle Pass system really popped off in Modern Warfare, and a lot of people weren't angry about skill-based matchmaking at the moment. The game that came before Modern Warfare was Black Ops 4, and yes, even though Black Ops 4 did have some pretty annoying moments when it came to skill-based matchmaking and getting awful teammates, it was nowhere near as close to being as annoying as Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War skill-based matchmaking. It was not thick at all. So a lot of people didn't have too many complaints about skill-based matchmaking when we moved over to Modern Warfare. The main concern from Black Ops 4 was to make sure that the microtransaction system model was fixed. We were tired of the loot boxes. We were tired for paying money to, get really overpowered weapons behind the loot boxes. We were tired of the paid-to-win methods in Call of Duty video games. So when they finally took that out, the community was extremely excited. They were paying for everything in the store, buying all the battle passes, and buying the game, of course, as well, added to the sales. So Modern Warfare made so much money. Literally, first 3 days, $600 million. But for Black Ops Cold War, they earned $678 million, so $78 million more dollars than Modern Warfare did. But that was in 6 weeks compared to 3 days. That is a humongous difference when it comes to both of those video games. So I wonder, did we really make a difference this year? Did we really change something for the better when it comes to Call of Duty video games? Because a massive chunk of this income had to come from the Call of Duty community voicing their opinion about skill-based matchmaking. I mean, you have channels with hundreds of thousands of people who watch them who are all saying they're not going to go ahead and buy the Battle Pass, which is a huge chunk of money as well. I actually made a video a little while ago where I played with a bunch of casuals, people who don't even play video games, they don't care for games at all, who are just getting into playing Call of Duty, and they absolutely despised the Black Ops Cold War experience because simply, it's just way too sweaty. They don't enjoy it. In a casual shooter, because obviously they're not coming to play a ranked game, they're not trying to sweat their butts off, they don't even care about gaming in general, they don't want to be sweating in a virtual video game that they could give two craps about. So when you have the casual community not buying into the game, not buying the Battle Pass, not buying stuff from the store, and you have the hardcore community people, once again, not buying the Battle Pass, not buying in-game currencies from the store and stuff like that, it's a huge chunk of change that Activision is losing out on, and we might actually be able to voice our opinion. Now, don't stop yet. Please, for the love of God, don't stop yet. The people who just keep spamming skill-based matchmaking in their comment section, whether it's on their Instagram posts, their Twitter posts, whatever they're doing, you got to let them know. They have to understand what's going on. And once again, the developers can't do anything about it. Don't give the developers any bad rep. Don't give them any, hate messages or whatever you want to do to, try to get skill-based matchmaking back. I'm not going to go that far, obviously. I'm just going to keep making videos about it. But for those who want, actually want to voice their opinion about it, don't go to the developers. They have nothing to do with it. It's literally all Activision. But make sure that you voice it enough in the comment section so eventually Activision will hear about it, and they might potentially change it, especially if they know that this is one of the biggest reasons why they're losing so much money. It's because people are tired of sweating in a Call of Duty video game. Now, yes, there are multiple other things that could be causing them not to be making that much cash, simply because the game is just unfinished, it's broken, it's buggy, it's glitchy, it's not a finished product. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main reasons I don't enjoy this video game right now, because it's incomplete. Personally, I love the experience, and I've been saying this since the beta. You guys can go back on that word too and check all my videos. I've been saying it's a good video game. I enjoy it. I'm very excited for this year of Call of Duty. It just needs tons of work. Activision forced a product out that just simply wasn't ready to be out. It wasn't ready to be produced. It didn't have enough content in the game. It simply wasn't polished. I don't know if it's going to be in this gameplay, but in multiple of my gameplays, you'll see the sky like flashing black and blue, textures not loading in for certain things in the distance, even up close. The game looks really awful right now on PC. It's an absolute disaster, and you could tell that it just simply wasn't ready to be released yet. It had so many more things that need to be, cleaned over before it came out to the public. And because of these issues, that might be a main reason why this game didn't sell that much. It probably didn't earn as much money as it usually earns. And like we already said in the past videos too, like on Black Friday, they didn't put a sale out on this game. They waited another month or two or so until Black Friday was over to put the game on sale. They did a lot of things to try to get as much money as they possibly could out of this title, because obviously they can't put on discount right away, they're trying to make their money back from this product. But regardless of whatever the reason is for this game not making as much money as it typically does, it makes me happy, not because Call of Duty is going on a downward spiral. I don't want to see the game die, but Activision needs to learn a lesson here. And obviously, as a business, Activision is not going to let Call of Duty die. It's one of their biggest sellers. It makes them the most income. It's not a chance they're going to let this thing die. They're going to try to push it as hard as they possibly can. But at the end of the day, it's good to give them a little wake-up call that what they're doing here is corrupt and wrong. They're releasing games that aren't ready to be released with zero content. This game released with no maps, barely anything to play on. It was the beta 2.0. It was stupid. It was ridiculous. And even with the first season, it's still not enough maps. I mean, we got a remastered map and one brand new map. That's literally it, with a bunch of the 12v12 maps being made into 6v6 maps, so they're quote-unquote new, when in reality they're the same exact maps. We've been playing on them throughout the whole beta, and now we're playing on them throughout the whole official release of the video game. It's ridiculous. Call of Duty should not in any circumstance be released in this current state. At all. Never in a million years should any video game be released in this current state. Like we saw with Cyberpunk, it got completely removed from the PlayStation Store. And even though Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War isn't that bad, I think that we should be able to take more strict actions when games are being released like this. Because it's so clear as day that this isn't an accident, a quote-unquote accident. We didn't mean for it to release this way. No, Activision is 110% knowingly doing this. They know the game wasn't ready, but they want the sales. They know it's holiday season. They know this is the time they're going to make the most money out of the video game, so they forced it out. Ridiculous. It shouldn't be this way whatsoever. But regardless of whatever the reason is, whether it's going to be affected by skill-based matchmaking, or maybe they'll just make the games more polished from now on, whatever the issue is, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for going ahead and not purchasing the Battle Pass, not buying anything in the store. It was a very massive movement, and I know it was a hard movement. Nobody wants to go ahead and be told what to buy or spend their money on. We all understand this, and I know some people caved in, whether it was under peer pressure or they just wanted to get something in the store regardless, or they don't believe in skill-based matchmaking, whatever the issue is. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys who actually did follow through, because right here, it's proof we might have just made a massive difference in the Call of Duty community. We just got to keep pushing. We got to keep doing what we're doing, and we will see over the next couple of months how things are going to turn. If they're going to keep losing money, it might be because we are just revolting against skill-based matchmaking, and maybe our voices are a lot louder than we typically thought they were in the past. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.